This Japanese bullet train is a technological wonder that emerged after World War II, transporting over 10 billion people at speeds reaching 320 kilometers per hour and playing a significant role in making Japan the world's third largest economy. However, Japan is not stopping there. It's now creating the fastest passenger train in the world. This new train will be twice as fast as current bullet trains, having travel times by eliminating wheels and using magnetic levitation to float 10 centimeters above the ground, which removes the friction from rail contact. Yet, this ambitious project has faced its share of issues, including delays, soaring costs, and environmental debates. As it nears completion, everyone's watching to see if it will overcome these hurdles and revolutionize transport, or if it will be an overly ambitious endeavor. Hello and welcome back to Luxury Xplore. In today's video, we'll be delving into Japan's plans of building the fastest commercial train line in the world by removing wheels from the equation. Japan is highly experienced with trains, being the pioneer in developing high-speed rail with the Tokaido Shinkansen line between Tokyo and Osaka, built in 1959. Initially, there was skepticism in Japan and globally about the hefty investment in rail, with many predicting it would become obsolete with the rise of air travel and highways. However, the first high-speed line was launched in October 1964, in time for the Tokyo Olympics, reducing the travel time between Japan's two largest cities from almost 7 hours to just under 4. This line quickly became a hit, serving over 1 million passengers in less than 3 years. Today, a bullet train can complete this journey in 2.5 hours. In the upcoming Chuo Shinkansen line will further reduce it to 67 minutes, reaching speeds of 500 kilometers per hour, with a record 603 kilometers per hour achieved in a 2015 test. Such speeds are unattainable for traditional bullet trains due to wheel friction. To overcome this, Japanese engineers have turned to magnetic levitation, Meglev, a concept that dates back to the early 1900s and saw its first commercial use in a line operating since 2004 between Shanghai city center and its airport. The Central Japan Railway Company, also known as JR Central, has updated its train technology with the use of superconducting magnets. These magnets are cooled to very low temperatures, -269 degrees, to make the trains float higher above the tracks. However, the magnetic levitation maglev technology only activates when the train speeds up to 150 kilometers per hour on its own. At that point, the train lifts off from its rubber wheels and uses a special set of coils within the track to stay afloat and move forward. With no wheels touching the tracks, these trains can move extremely fast. Additionally, these trains operate on their own, guided by the track system instead of a human driver, which is said to significantly reduce the risk of crashes or accidents. The construction of the Tokyo to Nagoya train line started in 2014 and is planned to open in 2027. Right after, an extension from Tokyo to Osaka will begin, aiming to open by 2037, which is 10 years earlier than initially planned. This new line, unlike current bullet trains that run along the coast, will mainly be underground, passing beneath the Southern Alps with 256 out of 285 kilometers of its length in tunnels. This design choice is because magnetic levitation, maglev trains perform best on straight paths, and going underground avoids areas along the coast that are more prone to earthquakes. However, this has led JR Central to construct some of Japan's deepest tunnels, sparking environmental worries, particularly in Shizuoka Prefecture, where the tunneling could affect the Oi River's water supply. Despite studies indicating minimal risk, local authorities have criticized these findings as rushed and inadequate. The Shizuoka governor even won an election with a campaign against the railway in June 2021, highlighting the project's contentious nature. Moreover, challenges in building new stations have inflated the cost from $13.7 billion to an astonishing $64 billion, making it one of Japan's priciest megaprojects. This enormous cost has sparked debate over whether the new line is truly worth the investment. Japan's Meglev trains have some disadvantages. They will be costlier to operate than the usual high-speed trains because they use more energy, although they might boost the economy. These Meglev trains have smaller cabins and can't carry as many people, nor can they run as often as regular bullet trains, which travel between Tokyo and Osaka about every 3 minutes. Meglev trains, due to the time needed to switch tracks, can only run every 10 minutes. Japan used to profit by selling its rail technology internationally, but now faces competition from China. China has become a leader in high-speed rail, holding 2/3 of the global network. Although it hasn't implemented Meglev in inner-city travel yet, it's working on the technology. In July 2021, China tested a Meglev train that nearly broke Japan's speed record by reaching 600 kilometers per hour. This train could potentially make the trip from Beijing to Shanghai in just 3.5 hours, which is quicker than flying. China is advancing without needing Japanese rail technology, while other developed countries are still trying to catch up with standard high-speed trains. Despite this, Japan is determined to complete its Meglev line ahead of time, with the government even providing a loan to speed up the process. The goal is to significantly reduce travel time between Tokyo and Osaka, Japan's 2 biggest cities, transforming them into a single, easily commutable area. This concept of connecting major cities is becoming more popular globally, as seen in China's Pearl River Delta and the gradual merging of cities in the northeastern United States and Western Europe. This strategy could turn these connected cities into economic giants. Despite initial skepticism over 50 years ago, Japan's bullet train system boosted the country's growth, turning it from a minor economy into the world's 2nd largest in just a decade. The new Meglev line has the potential to similarly transform Japan, making travel between major cities faster than ever and possibly ushering in unprecedented economic and social benefits. And that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to keep posted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.